Tommy V in Michigan. He was on fire this morning.
Okay, thank you, Tommy V in Michigan. Yes, sir. If you share my prayers.
Tommy V's on. Yeah, we'll jump over there.
Tommy V doing great stuff over there.
Lindsay?
McKenna Flint. Sorry.
Let's call the City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Candace Lachelle Lindsay. Case numbers SP 11-86029, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 11-86030, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1573642, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1573643, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. SP 1587317, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 969488, counts 1, 2, and 3. 19-52-51051. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lindsay.
Candace Lachelle Lindsay.
All right, today is the date and time set for pre-trial. I'm going to check your license. Do you have a valid license now?
Judge, you talking to me? Yes, no, I do, sir.
Not yet, Ms. Lance. All right. I always say, Ms. Lindsay, that might not be worth the plastic it's printed on. I'm going to check with the Secretary of State, all right?
Okay.
All right.
How you do that?
There's a whole lot of paper coming out of there. Still printing.
What's printing?
This driving record, probably the longest I've ever seen in my life. Valid?
Wait for me.
Whoa.
Wait for me with your big jaws. Why got big jaws?
Yeah, I'm in court.
Believe it unless I saw it. The license is valid. Look at this.
That's why you gotta.
Lucky the court doesn't charge you per page.
I'm working on that.
I hope so, ma'am. This is ridiculous.
Stop giving my stuff.
Give me stuff. I don't know. A lot of the tickets are a failure to. A lot of the tickets are document tickets, but there's a number of tickets in here that suggest that you just don't know how to drive. Did you do some driver improvement? Obviously, did you take a driver's test when you got your license?
Yes, sir, I did.
When did you do that?
The 12th of May.
Okay, so you just recently took that test, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the biggest thing that you learned that you didn't realize?
The biggest thing that I learned that I didn't realize as far as driving?
Yeah.
You have to stay aware of everything around you and pay attention to all signs.
You didn't realize that? That seems like obvious.
No, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't realize to pay attention to the signs, but some signs be in weird places where you may not see them. I got a ticket for turning on and I didn't see the sign.
That's
And it was because
that's
of where it's
almost
set.
that's
So-
almost like obvious.
No, I'm saying
I
where the
mean,
sign
if
was, I didn't see it.
the sign is straight above, ahead of you, or to the right of you, or the left of you. It can only be a couple of. What else did you learn? Because I do see a lot of prohibited turns, or I won't say a lot. I see also disregarding the signs, just like failure to stop.
I don't remember that.
All right. So what else did you learn that you figured that was really impactful, that you really were like, wow?
Well, what I learned is you don't speed up to get on the freeway.
I don't understand that. I always understood that that's what that quarter of a mile entrance ramp is for. Is for you to be up to speed. So if the speed limit on the freeway is 55, you need to be getting up to speed, up to close to 55. I see people getting on the freeway and they're going like 35 miles an hour. And they're on now the freeway, and it's like everybody else has to slow down because of that. You need to be up to the 55 miles an hour speed limit while you're getting on. That's what that whole ramp is for, I thought.
I got the ticket recently for that. They said I wasn't supposed to speed up.
Well, you probably weren't supposed to go a 70 and a 55, that kind of speed.
I wasn't doing 70, but I had sped up to get on the freeway, and I actually, as I approached the freeway, I was pulled over approaching like as soon as I got on, and got the
There's
ticket.
there's a lot of no ops tickets. Why don't you get Mr. Berry? Is this you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why don't you give Ms. Lindsay an updated offer? Keep in mind, she has an absolute right to a trial. And let's see. Seems like all of them are in here. Why don't you give her the offer, and keep in mind, she has an absolute right to a trial. She does have a valid driver's license. All right. I don't know if I've seen valid registration and insurance, but if she has that, then let her show you that as well. Okay. Join the breakout with Ms. Lindsay. Mr. Berry's going to read you the offer, and keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Join.
A few moments later.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lindsay. Ms. Lindsay, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has a valid registration, and that means that given that she also has a valid license, we're down to the improper left turn and the failure to signal a turn, and would avail herself of the offers in those matters. 1 to 5 over for the improper left turn, and limited access 1 to 5 over for the failure to signal the turn. All the other matters to dismiss.
I see some no insurance misdemeanors as well. Miss Lindsay, I know what I have a problem with, Miss Lindsay, is you're still getting tickets.
Yes, I have driven without insurance.
It's not about the driving without insurance. You're still going 11 and 15 according to the allegation. You're still going 11 and 15 over, and you don't have to comment on it. But this is what the allegation says. And then you took the driving course. You've been a long time without a license, and you still, according to what they're saying, you can't slow down. You still can't follow the left turn signals. You still can't signal. You still don't wear your seatbelt. according to what they're all saying. It's just like the driving report reads. Either you just don't know how to drive or you just don't care. What about auto insurance?
I'm having a problem with insurance right now because when I broke my foot, my insurance lapsed and they won't let me renew it for less than like $700, and I don't have it right now.
All right, let's set a trial date. Let's give you some time to see if you can get some insurance. We'll still dismiss as long as you have a license on that date and bring some good registration in. We'll dismiss those other matters. Well, we'll dismiss the license and registration matters today. SP 1186029 counts 1 and counts 2. This is one is improper license and no ops. I think that's just cumulative. Dismiss provided valid docs since you have a license now. SP 11860-302. That's a no registration. I'm going to accept the representation of Attorney Berry. Yeah, that he saw valid registration. Dismiss provided valid docs. The improper left turn, formal hearing, failure to turn or signal, and those are going to be a formal hearing. And no proof of insurance is going to be a formal hearing. We'll dismiss SP 157. 364 31 counts 1 and counts 2 dismiss for providing valid docs. That's insurance. That's strike that. That's a driving license suspended and unregistered, untitled. The no insurance is going to be trial. SP 1573643 count 3 is going to be trial. SP 1587317 1 is going to be trial. And SP 1587317 is going to be formal hearing. We'll dismiss SP 9694881 counts 1, 2, and 3. So strike that. It's going to be SP 9694888 counts 1, 2, and 3. We'll dismiss those for providing valid documentation. That's a no insurance. Strike that. That's an improper plate, unregistered, untitled, and a no ops. And we will dismiss 19-5251051. Dismiss for that no ops for provided valid docs. The rest of the matters, you're going to be formal hearing and trial. On the remaining matters that I put in on the record, I stated them all on the record. The other matters, you got some civil infractions from old civil infractions. You're gonna have to pay those. And I hope you don't come back in here with any new moving violation tickets.
I won't, sir.
You know, you gotta either, and I know you have a right to, I know it's an allegation right now, but, don't come back in here with any new allegations. The last one is 11 to 15 over moving violation. Either you need to slow down or the officer is lying on you. All right. The formal hearing is going to be September the 6th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right.
On Zoom as well?
It's like Burger King, man. It's have it your way. You can be on Zoom or you can be in person.
Okay, thank you.
Which one do you want?
I can do it on Zoom. That's fine.
All right, very well. Have a good day. Best of luck to you. And hopefully you don't bring any more moving violations into this court between now and September the 6th, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, very well.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Good luck.